Spare ribs are a pain because you have to trim them before cooking. Is it worth it? Let's see. Okay, so the slab of spare ribs is made up of a St. Louis rack and another strip of meat running along it. Start by trimming off excess fat, then cut off that strip, which has bits of cartilage and small bone. See, no long rib bones in there. So we'll use it to make rib tips. Then the other side has those longer St. Louis ribs. For the rib tips piece, cut it into chunks, most of which will have a small bone or piece of cartilage inside. Sprinkle the tips with seasoning. This has brown sugar, smoked paprika, salt, and other spices. Bundle the rib tips in foil. For the St. Louis rack left after trimming the tips off, you'll sprinkle that all over with the seasonings and then wrap it, keeping the meatier side down. Both the rib tips and the rack of ribs go for 90 minutes wrapped in foil in a 300-degree Fahrenheit oven. Then for both, open up the foil and cook at 300 for another 90 minutes. Ditch the foil. Cut the St. Louis rack into ribs or leave it in 1/4 or half racks. Brush the rib tips and the ribs with barbecue sauce. Broil them until they sizzle and start getting a bit of char in places. I like to flip them all over and do the other side as well. I don't like a ton of barbecue sauce, but I do like that sizzling caramelization. Okay, now tell me, are getting all these juicy ribs and rib tips worth all that cutting?